First thing we want to do is remove our oil fill cap. That's going to help the crankcase breathe properly when draining our engine oil. After that, we'll go ahead and remove the right side fairing. It's held in place with 7 4mm Allens and one bolt on the bottom that clamps the two fairings together. We need to remove this to get us access to the oil filter and the drain bolt. Once all the bolts are loose, the fairing simply pulls right off. Now, using a 17mm socket, we'll go ahead and remove our drain bolt and let the engine oil drain completely. As the engine oil is draining, it's a good idea to check the condition of the crush washer. If it's broken or missing, you'll want to replace it to prevent any future leaks. Now, we'll thread our bolt back in place, and this time we'll torque it to 16.5 foot-pounds. Now, using a 65mm oil filter wrench, we'll go ahead and remove the old oil filter. Simply unthread it. Now, before we install our new oil filter, we want to apply a thin coat to the gasket on the outside of the oil filter. That way, it'll make removing it on your next service a lot easier. Now we'll just thread the new filter back in place, and this time we're going to torque it to 14.5 foot-pounds. We'll take some contact cleaner and hit the exhaust manifold. That'll get that oil residue off to prevent any smoking when we go to fire the engine back up. Now we want to reinstall our fairings. We do that by just reversing the process from before. All you got to do is just repeat the same steps and put the fairing back in place. Now it's time to fill the engine with oil. Suzuki states that this unit holds 3.3 quarts of 10W40 motorcycle oil. So make sure you use motorcycle oil because it's a wet clutch system, and if you use any type of automotive oil, your clutches will begin to slip and you'll have to replace them. And this time, we're going to start the engine up, let it idle for a few moments. That'll get the oil circulated to the system. Then we're going to shut it down and let it sit for a few moments. And we want to be in the middle to upper portion of the sight glass. That looks great, so let's hit the street.